Hello, hello, hello. My God, can you believe we are at episode
34? Is it 34?
Yeah.
Yes.
You should
I know
know
this is my
these
next birthday.
things.
It's my next birthday. That's why I know.
Disturbed and confused, just so you all know.
Yeah.
We are so blessed to have
Yes,
the
absolutely.
fabulous Carrie Carabas
Ta-da.
in studio tonight with us. Woo! Actress,
One and only.
comedian, mom, wife. She does it all.
Yeah.
I do.
So happy to have you with us.
Welcome.
I'm happy to be here.
It's just really such a pleasure. Real quick, my co-host Frankie Boy here is going to do some birthday shout outs.
Birthdays. My favorite part
And
of the
then
show.
we're going to get started.
Okay, here we go. Happy birthday, Bobby Ratigliano, Michelle Weber, Anita Naylor. Anita Naylor.
I need to nail her.
No, just keep going.
It hits me like a brick every time. Annie Pasashir.
Okay,
Is
no, that might be fake.
Annie
Annie
Pasashir.
Position.
Annie.
Keep going.
These are all fake.
Frank Casano.
No, not all.
That might-
Marianne Grateful. Is that?
No, that's real.
Oh wow! I love
Yeah.
that name, Marianne Grateful. Okay, Ben DeRover.
Ben
not me.
over.
I always think I'm gonna catch them and then not
I
say it.
know.
Chuck Wagon.
Clee Torres. Oh Jesus.
Ah,
Clee Torres.
I
I need to
like,
get past
I
one.
like the Torres.
Dixie Numis. Numis? Is that another one? Am I missing?
Dixie Norman.
Dixie. Oh, God.
These are great.
Happy birthday.
Oh my god, I can't believe you actually.
Yeah, that guy's
I'm like-
having a good birthday.
Ariel Shore Vitali.
That's real.
Lynn Fuentes. Oscar La Vista.
Woo!
I added that one in. You like that?
Happy, I do.
Oscar La Vista.
Happy birthday to you.
To one and all.
All right. Okay. So, Carrie, let's get going. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. She's ready. Let's
Okay.
get to it.
Yes.
All right. So, where did you grow up?
What page?
Bethpage, not
Yeah,
far
local
at
girl,
all. I did not know that.
I did.
And you're still residing in that area, I assume?
Not really. I'm on the island though. I'm,
Nice.
I moved homes every like 3 years. I want to move again.
Yeah.
Do you really? Where do you want to
Yeah.
move to?
Well, I've been checking out a couple of places. Georgia. I want to go. I can't.
Somewhere warm, right?
Yeah.
Out of state? Move out of state?
Out of state.
Everyone's
Yeah.
moving out. Everybody is.
Of
I agree.
course.
Yeah.
Who wants to pay these taxes?
Right,
It's
right.
ridiculous.
Not even the taxes. The winters suck.
The winter. That's the thing. When you get old and your body gets like old,
Yeah.
stiff and can't, the cold gets me.
Yeah,
I
me
used to
too.
go out. Remember going out when you were young and you have a
Mhm.
half cut off shirt and it's snowing out. You're like, hey,
Yeah. Yeah.
going to Uncle Sam.
My kids go out wearing shorts
Yeah.
and crop tops. My daughter,
not cold.
I don't know how she does it.
They're not
I'm in
cold.
like 5 layers with the Eskimo jacket on.
Earmuffs on. my
Everything.
fingers got heated gloves.
I even bought myself heated socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rough.
Have you everything now? You have jackets, you have gloves. Yeah,
Everything.
yeah.
Yeah, when your
Everything.
feet are cold, you can never get
That's
your
the
body.
worst.
You
Right.
can never
I
get
agree.
your body. You have to microwave something and put it on your feet.
Yes, I have one of those things that you roll up in microwave and it's filled with all the beads.
Yes, and it smells like lavender.
Yes. Well, I don't like the lavender one, but
You know, it's actually your head. You lose 90% of heat from your head. You have to keep your head warm.
Wow.
Yeah, that's why
I
my
learned that
grandfather
word,
always wore a hat.
Right, right,
Yes.
right. Your head's warm, the rest of your body will be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. Was that the health
From
tip of the
experience.
week?
Yeah.
Oh,
I experience it, I
okay.
experience it every
You
week.
didn't do your homework
again?
Yeah,
If you bald too hat.
yeah, yeah.
So obviously you have kids.
I do, I do.
Tell us about your children.
My children are I had them very late. I was 40 when I had my first, and then I was
Okay.
41 when I had my second. I had to get them back to back like a machine,
Yeah, yeah.
which
Nice.
no. So they're at that age now where they're almost like I don't have to. We're almost driving. We're almost adults.
right.
We're almost getting out and doing our own thing.
I know we always say like we can't wait till they're on their own and they're driving. Well, my kids just got there. They're twins. They're 18. And when they started driving, I had to start dyeing my hair twice as much because the
It's scary.
gray, it's really scary.
Yeah.
And my daughter got into an accident
Oh, that's right.
during
yeah.
our last big snowstorm,
Yeah.
and it was scary. One car accident, just white, spun out.
Ugh,
hit a pole. Like it was pretty
that's
scary.
a scary part.
Yeah.
That's the only scary thing. The other part of like I don't have to pick you up. and
Well,
drive
that's
you.
the best
Yeah.
part.
I have to drive everybody from chorus. Like still doing chorus.
I
Like why are we
know.
still doing chorus in 12th grade? What's
Yeah.
that with the chorus?
Yeah.
I
Select
hate
court.
chorus.
Select. Yes.
Let me tell you something. I would have to get up at like 6 a.m.
Oh,
to
yes.
take them to select course. I'm like, why can't you keep me after school and do select course?
Uh-huh.
You know, and then you gotta sit through this for 9 months
Oh yeah.
to do a 3-minute song that we have to sit through the torture.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wasn't mother.
Been there.
I wasn't mother.
Me neither.
Mother.
Me neither. So your daughter sings just like mine.
Yeah, yeah.
She's very.
And we listened to a
She's
recording
Awesome.
of Carrie's daughter singing. Wow,
I'll
sounds
go.
just like
Yeah,
Adele.
and I like to
Amazing.
sing, like,
Amazing.
She's
She's
great.
gonna go far if she
Yeah.
pursues it.
She don't want to do it.
Well,
Yeah.
she will. She will. It's
I
the
told her,
age.
listen, you know, it's up to you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll tell you what I do. I don't force them because
No.
the more you force, the more they don't want to do it.
They
I
rebel.
bought the piano. She's like, I'm not playing it. I said, you don't have to play it. I bought it because it's pretty, and I put it on. And within a month, it was like a little mouse. She went over and
Love
self-taught.
it.
She's self.
Self-taught. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Wow.
Self-taught. piano.
Self-taught.
Yeah, I'm not spending.
I tried taking
$1,000.
lessons. I couldn't learn the piano.
No, she's self-taught.
I
Self-taught.
took piano
Wow.
lessons when I was younger, and then my mom taught me a couple
Yeah.
of songs like "Happy Birthday" and "Mary Had a Little Lamb," chopsticks.
So did I. I was there week after week. I hated.
I
piano
hated it
lessons.
too.
I hated my fingers. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a problem. I have.
She does it all herself.
She's a natural, though. She really is. Like, tell her I said she needs to
Yeah,
pursue
she does.
this. She's
She does.
really a
So
natural.
I took her to one of my gigs, and I said to the guy, "Can you want to hear my kids sing?" He's like, "How old is she?" I'm like, "She's 14. Oh, she might have even been 13." He goes, "Yeah, put her up, but let her audition for me." So she goes up there, she gets on the keyboard, and she does a. And he was like, "Wow, she's great now. She's developed, so she doesn't look 13
Right.
or
No, she
14."
definitely does not.
So he goes to me, "How old is she?" I go, "She's 13." He goes, "What?" She can work here anytime. So she just has to learn 20 songs, which she knows, and he'll give her a job, but she doesn't want to do it.
Wow.
So I'm not gonna force.
It's got to be a passion as far as singing and performing. Yeah, if it's not your
How
passion,
much it is
it
because
is. Is it?
she sits on the piano, and I
Yes.
left her today on the piano singing. So she loves it. So
So why doesn't? What's the reason she doesn't want to?
I don't know. Something must have spooked her out.
Oh, really? Okay.
Wow. Well, let me tell you something.
Yeah, that'll change, I'm
She's
sure.
truly gifted. Truly gifted. I'm blown away.
Like
you-
her mother.
Exactly.
Mm.
Exactly. Few people are chiming in and saying hello. Christine, Ray, Cacavalli, Ann Rothney, Cindy, Seville, hello. Seville, sorry. I keep doing that.
Sorry,
I'm
Cindy.
sorry,
Yeah.
Cindy. It's been a rough day. Who else?
Mickey.
Mickey Delaney.
My man,
Hello. He was one of our recent winners, along with
Della
Anne.
Rocca.
Yes.
Delacour, right?
Della
Delacour, I
Cave,
can't
Karen
see
Della
that. Yeah, I can
Cave,
tell, yeah.
and she
Della
said,
Cave.
"My daughter
Sorry.
says hello." Hi, Jules. Frank Corriera. Hi,
Frankie.
Michelle and Frank. Great show as always. Nice to see you all with us. Stay tuned
Yeah.
because it's only going to get better.
Mhm.
So, you have a son as well.
Yes.
How old is he?
He's a year older.
A year
Now
older.
he's 16. Yeah.
Okay, and what are his interests?
Nothing.
Yeah, typical
You
boy.
know, he's on that phone. It's
Mm.
just this is my son.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine
yeah,
So I'll
too.
go to him. All right, listen. Get off the phone. Be in the moment.
Right. Yep.
And take.
That's how it
I
is
had
now.
a platter of barbecue stuff. I go take this outside, and because I was going out to barbecue.
Yeah.
And he goes out the front door, and I look at my husband. I go, "Is he serious? This kid just went out the front door. What are you doing?" I go to him. "Are you awake?" He goes out the front because
Is he going to his friend's house? to bring the barbecue?
Off the phone.
Mm.
So he's confused when you tell him something. He's still like in whatever he's in. You know, I don't know what they play now. I don't even know. Roblox and all these virtual games.
Oh
And,
yeah, my son's forever playing video games with his friends. At 4 a.m, I'll hear him scream, "Wah!"
Oh,
and
yeah.
I'm jumping up like,
Yeah.
"What's
Yeah,
wrong?
I'm
What's wrong? Oh my god!" He's like, "It's just a game, Mom." I'm like, "Oh
yeah, okay. You
really?"
ever try to get him off? You ever?
Oh
all right,
yeah,
So if
3
you wanna
hours.
really mess up your kid, go. Let me have your phone. And
Yeah.
he'll be like, "Why? What do I
Yeah,
do?"
yeah.
I'm like, "Let me have
That's
your
the
phone.
ultimate punishment.
I'm done. Let me have your phone.
Yeah.
Let me have your phone. If you don't pay me your phone, I'm gonna smash it." And then he'll give me the phone, and then I could see
Ma.
him like,
Yeah, they have like a panic attack. They don't know what
It's
to
crazy.
do.
I know,
handle that thing. And I took it from one day and I turned it off. I hid it somewhere, and turned it off. I hid it. I went out for the day. He was miserable. They don't know how to use a regular phone, by the way,
I know.
a home phone.
It's hysterical.
So, a rotary phone.
Yeah, that's
Because
right.
they were looking at having a
Rotary,
fake one,
yeah, yeah.
with, from back in the day.
Yeah.
And they're like, "How did you use this thing?" And I was like, "Well, what do you think?" And they're like, "Where are the buttons?"
What do you do
I'm
with
like,
it? Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
What's this one?
turn the knob.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, so I get back and he's like, "Mom, I don't know where Mom. And then all of a sudden he's all nice. And then he goes, "Well, can I have my phone?" My husband's like, "Just give me his phone." And I forgot where I put it. And we've been
Oh
looking for
no.
hours where I put this stupid phone. I couldn't find it anywhere.
You can track it.
No, I had it off.
Oh, it's off.
I
Okay.
turned it
Oh my
off.
There you go.
So I
You know what?
couldn't
Just
find
shut
it.
the Wi-Fi
and even
down.
if you track it, it tells you it's in the house.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
It won't tell you.
Right, right,
specifically
sure.
It
it's
won't
in the
say it's in the
bedroom
Yeah, yeah,
bathroom
yeah.
or under the
I knew it was in there
bed.
somewhere.
Oh, well, I'll shut the Wi-Fi off. Like if
Oh,
it's dinner
right.
time, I've gotten pretty PO'd.
That's
Every-
a good
But
idea.
they
Times.
still can pick up regular.
They can, but it's too much trouble because they're
Yeah.
so freaking lazy.
Kids don't go outside and play anymore. Remember we were kids?
Oh, well,
Tag,
that's
bike
kinda
ride,
creepy too. Like weirdos driving by.
Yeah,
I
you know what?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like when they were little,
At least you know they're inside and
I
safe,
never let my
right?
kids out. I was always like,
Really?
yeah, it was
Yeah.
freaked out. And if I ever watched anyone's kids, I was like, I couldn't let them out.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I never let people watch my kids when they were young because, like, I would call my friends. I'm like, "How's it going?" She's like, "Good." I'm like, "Where are they?" She's like, "They're in the car." I'm like, "Where are you?" "Oh, I'm in the house. I'm just getting a couple of things." They go, "Okay, is the car on?" "Yeah." And I'd be like, "How are you in the house with the car on with 4 and 5-year-olds in the car?
Yeah.
Are you dense?"
Oh
Like,
my god. But you
So-
trust Tugboat Manny with your kids.
well, there's certain people.
How did that come about? Talk about Manny
I don't think
Awesome.
he ever really did. Maybe he did like once or twice, but
Yeah.
like I had to run to the store or something. But Tugboat, what I used to do to Tugboat, I used to call him up because Tugboat's a little chubby, right?
Yeah.
And I go to him, "I just made lentil soup.
Oh my god, he
Man.
told me about this.
Why don't you come over and I'll make have some
I love it.
And he's like, "Okay, great." And he'd come over, he'd eat a big bowl because I'm a good cook. I
Yeah,
just don't
he
do
told me you're a
Oh.
great cook. That's why he
So
keeps
he'd
coming
go,
back.
He'd be eating it, and I'd be like, "Man, I need a little help in the basement. I just gotta grab something." He said, "All right." And we're lifting this couch, and he starts laughing, and I start laughing, and I couldn't stop laughing because he knew he was taking. I used to do that to my friends all the time. Like I called my friend Simon one time. I was in high school, and I needed to, back in the day, you had that stucco.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so every part of the house had the stucco.
Oh god.
So I didn't want to do this.
No.
I was 18 years old. I'm not doing it. And I was fixing the whole basement. It was going to be like the hangout pad.
Right.
So I was Simon, what are you doing? He's like, "Nothing." I go, "Come over." He goes, "All right." So he's laying on a rolled up carpet that, the carpet was going to go down, whatever.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't even know if I'm doing this right. He's like, "You're doing it all wrong, Carabas." So he does the whole thing.
Oh.
Now I'm laying on the rolled carpet and I'm watching like this,
Mm.
right? And he's got like this much left of the whole room. It was one big room.
Wow.
And all of a sudden he's going like this and he turns around and he looks at me and he starts laughing. It's so funny because I can't believe because you sucking me into doing this whole thing. Because I did the whole thing. And you and
That's a
we-
good
We
idea.
laugh today. We always laugh about it because I always got people to do stuff for me like that.
Yeah, Tugboat, he said he loves your cooking and he would pretty much do almost anything for your cooking.
I'm a good
Wow.
cook.
Yeah.
I cook. Well, I
Yeah.
had 2 restaurants.
You did? I didn't know.
Yeah, I had. They were called Gyrolicious. There's
Oh.
actually one still left. The other one, the guy drove down to the garbage.
Ugh.
I left him the business and he just destroyed it.
Ugh,
And then
idiot.
Gyrolicious.
Jericho Turnpike, where Frank's Steakhouse is,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
in that shopping center next to 16 Handles,
Okay.
is Gyrolicious. It's still there.
Oh wow.
I used to make my own gyro, fresh pierced
Oh,
meat.
my
used
new
to
best
have-
friend.
I
I
used
know.
to
I love
make
gyros.
pork.
Wow.
It was pork bellies and pork butts, and we
Oh.
slice it thin, marinate it, and pierce it, and then I made beef and lamb. So I would take the whole lamb,
Mhm.
and I would have my guys slice the meat off of the bone,
Oh.
marinate that, and and then I would do beef. So I would do one lamb, two beef, one lamb, two
Right.
beef, and it was delicious. And I did chicken,
Yeah.
and I would do dark meat.
You guys getting hungry?
Yeah, no, I'm seriously getting
Too
hungry.
dark, one light, because dark meat's always better.
Right. Right.
And
Wow.
people were like, "This is unbelievable." But then some people are like, "I want a real gyro." I'm like, "This is a real gyro. This is like
How
Schwan's."
dare they?
And they wanted that. They wanted that processed crap. So I got rid of the lamb and beef, which is better for me because
Right.
it was so much work. It was like
Oh,
a slaughterhouse.
God.
And I got those cones, and they liked that. And I kept the chicken. And when I moved to Jericho, I got rid of the pork because it
Okay.
wasn't selling.
Oh yeah.
So
We
old
know
gyro,
why.
old gyro meat on the spit. It's on the
He
spit,
missed
right,
that
Terrence?
one.
What'd you say? I missed it.
Nothing. Go ahead,
The
Kat.
Oh, that's a
neighborhood
good joke.
liked
The
pork.
neighborhood doesn't like pork. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Get it?
I understand.
All right.
I don't even know if I probably have a picture of my giant gyros. I have a
Mm.
giant gyro. Like this
Yeah.
big, I would make them.
That's what he
They were
said.
Huge.
Yeah,
Oops, did I say that out loud?
I'm due for a gyro.
I'm like my mouth is watering right now. So you were just in Florida.
I was.
So how did that go?
So I went there, like scoping out the place, and maybe I could live there.
Yeah.
I
No.
Florida?
It was 85 degrees. I was sweating. I'm like, I go, I can't, this heat. And they go,
Yeah.
this is nothing. Wait till June hits.
Yep.
You'll fry. I
Yeah.
go, forget it. And my hair, no.
Yeah. Not for me
So I
either.
want to do like a state that has like the low of 50,
North Carolina.
Carolina.
the Carolinas.
Yeah,
Tennessee.
baby. My cousin moved to the
Now,
Carolinas.
Tennessee gets cold.
Yeah,
Does it
it
get cold?
does.
Oh, yeah.
It does.
Friend of mine moved there. He loves it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I would imagine
Yeah.
Nashville's probably awesome.
Nashville, right?
And it's
Everybody's been
happening.
going to Tennessee lately.
Yeah.
Like everybody.
Yeah.
I've
Well,
never
who
been there.
wants to stay here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
What is so great about Long Island? You tell me. The
New York
overcrowding.
in
Nothing
general.
anymore. Just
New
the
York.
Well, New
people.
York, you get money.
Long Island. Go to.
They destroyed Manhattan.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So the LIE is a nightmare.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
so I'll do a gig in Jersey.
Right.
It'll take me an hour and a half to normally go
Yeah.
Right.
on a Friday night. You're
Yeah.
not getting out 5 hours to get there.
Oh yeah.
And then to come back an hour and a half.
So bring some lentil soup and have Tugboat drive you.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go.
Tuggy used to drive me everywhere.
He's awesome. He's such a mush. I
He
love that
really is,
guy.
And he's
Great.
funny too. He's
Really
got
He's
so
hilarious.
funny, so funny.
He really is funny.
And he
So-
loves you guys.
Does
He was here not long ago, right?
I
A month
love
ago?
him too.
Yeah, he's great.
I want him to come back so bad.
Yeah.
He's gonna come back and visit. We love you,
We had a
Manny.
good time with him.
We love
We
you.
love Manny, we do.
So, Carrie, you've been on Comedy Central,
Yeah.
New Joke City, which just tell me what New Joke City is, because I don't know what it is.
So New Joke City was a show that a stand-up comedy show, right? That
Okay.
Robert Klein was the host of.
Oh, okay.
And so what it did was it would film the comedians of their day jobs or what they did during,
Right.
I didn't have a day job. So they filmed you what your little, and I was a shopper. So they followed me around shopping for the day. And then all of a sudden, boom, you stand up and they show you stand. And it's funny because everything I've ever done on TV,
Yeah.
I don't have one copy of.
Are you serious?
Wow.
I don't care.
Yeah, no, I get that.
But it would be nice to
That's
have
a
it
good. That's
now.
actually a good
Yeah.
attitude.
It would be nice to have it now to show my kids, mommy wasn't always fat.
Oh, stop that.
Fat.
Where? Your big
Yeah, right.
toe?
No, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, look, mommy did this or whatever. But
No, it's on YouTube.
so that was. I don't.
It has to be on
Yeah, everything's
YouTube.
on YouTube.
Robert Klein. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, I don't know, but it was.
We need
Robert
to look
Klein.
that up.
Yeah.
New Joke City,
Definitely.
and it was a
Joke
fun show. I did Tough Crowd with Colin Quinn,
Ah,
Okay.
which was fun. The boys.
nice.
I never went. I did a pilot. It's funny because the one time I get a pilot, the one time The Twin Towers go down.
Oh,
really?
But the showrunner, who everything he's ever touched
yes.
turned to gold,
Oh.
except for this one scene.
Ugh.
So we filmed it. It was a modern day Odd Couple.
What was that called?
Felix Oscar.
Oh, the Odd Couple.
The Odd Couple.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Felix Oscar. I was Oscar,
Ah.
and my friend
Oh,
Vince.
female Odd Couple. I like it. Okay.
Oh,
Female.
that's
So I was-
cool.
I was a bartender, and Felix was a comedian by the name of Vince Morris,
Okay.
black comic,
Right.
Urkel type.
I love it.
Like, I mean, but
Love it.
and that's his real personality. Like, if you ever met, I wish I would have done this sitcom with him, because. So this is how they cast us together. They go, "We want you guys to go to lunch, and this was in LA, and see if you get along, and come back." So we go. Then we go into APA because that was our agent, and they go, "Well, how was lunch?" I go, "He eats chicken wings with a fork and knife."
What's wrong with that?
He goes, "She licks her fingers." I'm like,
There you go.
"They're chicken wings." So it was instant. We hit it
Yeah.
off so great, and I don't know if it was the time. It didn't take off. It didn't.
Oh, wow.
They
Okay.
held it for like 2 months.
Right.
And then we never got the show. We thought we were definitely going to be get the show. But
Yeah.
it didn't happen. So then at the time I was like 35,
Okay.
so it didn't happen. And then I moved back. I just stayed in the city. I worked the cellar and Dangerfields and stand up, and
Nice.
And
Yeah,
a
you do a
little bit
lot
of-
in Manhattan,
I
right?
did a lot. Running around.
When did you start doing stand up? How long ago?
1990.
Oh, wow. 30 years.
Well, you don't look old enough for that
I
to
am
be
old.
possible. You are
Oh,
not
right,
old.
Matt.
Stop
Stop.
saying that. Look at the beautiful
That's
skin on this
great.
Yeah.
one.
Well, I'm gonna be so. I'm letting my hair grow in gray, right? But now it looks blonde because the girl did the highlights and then the
Looks
gray.
gorgeous.
So, well, my real hair is gray
Okay.
and nice gray. Like
I'm
a
sure
silver.
mine is too.
So I'm letting it grow in, and so my friend, I hadn't seen a friend, and she goes, "Wow, you're not old looking." And I go,
What a friend.
That's
"Yeah."
not your
Well, I
friend.
hadn't seen it. She goes, "Oh my God, you got old looking." And I
Yeah,
go,
you gotta look.
"So did you. What do you think? You got young looking? What did you get? If I got we're almost 60. What do you want to be? What are you gonna be at 60?
Oh
You
my
know what I mean?
God.
Like,
Yeah.
so and now my friends are in a panic. So I'm not getting Botox because I don't like needles,
Yeah.
and I don't
That's
trust
rough.
what they're injecting in my face.
Yeah.
So, like, my friends won't tell me they've done something. They get out. I'll open the door. And I'm like, "Oh my God, I don't have my EpiPen. Your lips." You know what a reaction? Should I call an ambulance? What happened to your face? What? I got an injection. You look like you're having an anaphylactic reaction.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand what's happening? Then another friend of mine went and had her eyes done. So
Oh
she
God.
comes over and I'm like, "Surprise!" I know what this is. Her eyes were like this. She had that look of surprise on her face. So she
Look of
goes, "He
surprise.
went too far, and now I can't close my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
This is why you can't do this.
Right, right.
You get
Go
it
to
done
the
by
right.
the wrong guy,
Yeah.
botched.
Yeah.
See that?
Oh
watch
yeah.
that. Yeah. watch
Dr.
that.
So
Nassif.
her eyes don't close now. So she sleeps with her eyes open.
Oh,
You know how
no.
torturous that must be?
Oh my
He
God.
cut too much skin, and she's got to do drops all day long.
Drops, right? I was gonna say. I was joking. It's
I hope she sued him.
Well, I don't know if she's sued him or what,
Oh
but
my
I would
God.
be
how
pulling my skin to
horrible.
get her to
Yeah.
stretch. I
Yeah.
She
could
can't blink.
no.
Oh, I could not.
She can,
deal with
but
I
that.
get anxiety attacks.
What about dry
They're
eye?
like this.
Oh my
I
God.
go, "You're
Wow.
happy now, you're Chinese."
So she looks like
Yeah,
Sally
yeah.
Jesse Raphael, pretty much.
I don't know what's wrong with
Joan
you.
Rivers.
You have to just take it like a man. You're gonna be,
Exactly.
Yeah.
right.
you know what I mean?
You
Just
can't screw with
roll
your
home
eyes
gracefully. Get over
Yeah,
it.
Stuff
right,
is
right.
gonna
You
happen.
had your chance. You
Yeah.
had your time. You were hot when you were hot.
Yeah.
Right,
The
right,
mini
right.
skirt's got to go in the closet
People let it go.
You're
you
right.
know.
because
You're right.
you could wear the mini skirt. I don't care how skinny you are, whatever. But the sagging skin over your knee is there. So
God.
it ain't going away.
Yeah, I don't even like going into Walmart anymore because of some of the things I see.
Oh God, Walmart.
I love when they wear those. Like some of the bigger women will wear the tight leggings that are skin
Yeah,
tone. They're skin tone.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it literally looks like they're naked, and you
Yeah.
can see every like little
Yeah.
cottage cheese dimple.
Ooh.
I
But-
think as a country, because I've been to a lot of countries, I think as a country we have given up on trying to of caring.
yeah,
Everybody's in pajamas. They
yeah.
got slippers on. They go out like slobs. I mean, me included. But
No, you look amazing.
no, but I mean,
Yeah, you do.
I won't wear spandex without. I have to have a long shirt. I know my limits.
Greg DeFlippo, he says, "Hi,
Where's
Michelle.
Greg?
I see you have my girlfriend
I
on."
love Greg.
We all love Greg.
He
I went to
lives-
high school with him.
Oh, you did, but he lives in Florida.
Now he does, yeah. He used to be a Hicksvillian.
You were. He was. Okay,
Yeah.
It's
good.
filling.
He was a Hicksvillian.
You were
What up, Greg? How's the weather?
gorgeous.
Actually, I could just ask
I'm
Carrie.
jealous. You're in Florida?
I just
Oh,
got
man.
back. Wait, I
Yeah.
got a crystal ball. You guys know.
Yeah.
I bet you wish you were back there right now, huh, Carrie?
Actually no, because after a while you're like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you
Right,
miss
right.
home.
So here's what I did. So my husband complains about the hotels. Everything is so expensive. You're not getting a
Oh,
hotel
yeah.
unless you want bed bugs.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to spend at least $250 to $300 a night.
Right.
All right.
And in
that's-
Florida,
and
no
that's
Wow. Yeah.
cheap.
Yeah.
That's not even for a really good hotel, like a decent hotel. It's like okay hotel. They
Like
give
the
you some
Hojo?
crappy breakfast. So I go to them. Listen, I got us 4 days and 3 nights in Orlando because they wanted to go to Universal.
Yeah.
Every time we go to Florida, we have to go to those stupid
Oh, I
parks.
hate it.
So I go, listen, all we have to do is sit through this timeshare thing.
Oh, God.
So I got us in a resort. I got us 4 days and 3 nights. And I go to him, whatever you do not cave. Don't you cave.
Mhm.
You follow my lead. And that's it. We were there from 8:30 in the morning till 2:00.
Oh.
They
Yeah,
wouldn't let
don't
us
you
leave.
go. Yeah.
So I go to the guy, so I come ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
So I go to him, you want to know the truth? This whole place should be condemned. It's terrible. You want to see the mistakes you got? What's that? Is that mold? Okay. What's this? Is that a broken
Yeah,
door?
yeah. That's a good
What's
approach.
this?
Yeah.
What is? And he was like, "Oh my God, I apologize." I
Yeah.
go, "Listen, you're trying to sell me something." They start at 79,000, and then they're like 11 grand. Take him a
Yeah.
break. I
Right.
just wanted to come back. So after like 7 hours, I was like, I think we're done now. And he's
Yeah.
like, okay. And then they try to get you that last second
Oh, yeah.
to get that
They send
1
you
week
like-
vacation.
Yes,
Yeah, I've been through it.
yes.
It's
I've been
torture.
through it
Torture.
multiple times. And it's
Yeah.
so funny. Like us women, we can be tough and say no. But our
They're
husbands,
pros.
our husbands are like,
Yes.
well, maybe
He's
we'll
such a
try
sad.
it. I'm like, really? Come on.
Now, I'm asking people.
Wait, here they are,
Right,
honey.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Like, where do I sign? My husband wants to sign. I'm asking people there. I go, she's like, oh, we love this place. And my dad bought this 15 years ago. I go, how much does he pay? And she goes, $600 a month plus the so like $600 a month plus the $1,300
Yeah,
For 1
no.
week.
for
Yeah.
1 week.
That's
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
ridiculous.
Well, you could have bought a house.
Right, right.
You can go
What
on
are you talking
Expedia and
about?
get a whole
You
trip
people-
cheaper than that.
And they're really good at it.
Yeah, I
And
know.
so
Absolutely,
There's
yeah.
a lot of people in the
They
room.
have to go through a lot of training for that job.
They don't let you go.
No.
A lot of people there, and every time somebody would nail somebody,
You ring a bell or something.
they're like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Every time I heard that, I was like, oh, the
Yep,
poor people.
I think we have to go to commercial break. Bobby,
Oh, yeah.
are you around, Bobby? There he is. We're going to break for a commercial. We'll see you back here in a couple of minutes.
Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery. Keys Love Jewelry, stainless steel jewelry for men and women at affordable pricing, guaranteed to never tarnish or turn. And Keys Cutlery, a cut above the rest, specializing in hunting, camping, fantasy, everyday use, and self-defense equipment for your personal safety. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery are both located inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. That's inside Retro Relics at 2860 Middle Country Road, Lake Grove, New York. Check their websites out at keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. That's keyslovejewelry.com and keyscutlery.com. Got a question? Give them a call. 631-379-1781. That's 631-379-1781. Keys Love Jewelry and Keys Cutlery.
Okay, we are back.
Yes, we are.
Stop slurping that water.
I know. I try to sneak it in.
My
Water,
God.
water.
By the way, let's go Islanders, even though they lost again.
Did they?
Yeah, they lost again last night.
There
They
you
were
go.
robbed out of a goal and then they just fell apart, but they'll be back. They'll come back. So, Carrie, been on Comedy Central, New Joke City. Tell me about the Montreal Comedy Festival. What was that like?
That's a week of a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So back in the day, you do new faces. It was
Okay.
called. So all the new comedians would go in and do their 10-minute sets twice,
Okay.
I think, for the week, or maybe a couple. I don't remember. A couple of times a week, you had your own show
Nice.
with all the other new faces, right? And everybody that was CBS, NBC, ABC,
Hmm.
they would watch you and they would give you a development deal. And that's how a lot of my friends got a lot of development deals. So
Ah.
I get there and I wrote a sitcom with a friend of mine. It was called It's Greek to Me.
Ah,
It was great.
fitting.
Yeah, and it was about a Greek girl that parents owned the diner. Her grandmother, this is my true life story.
Yeah.
My grandmother moved in with me. I'm trying to find a husband. And she's in there. She's like the block. And she's Olympia Dukakis. I had her in mind to play my grandmother.
Ah, awesome.
And all she did was zing.
Ah.
You know, oh, you want a man, but look. You know.
Yeah.
So the show was so funny the way I wrote it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is why I know now God never wanted me in this business.
Yeah.
I get there, and my manager at the time calls me and says, "Did you look at?" Because they give you a brochure of all the shows.
Right.
You know, you had the pros, the dirty show, the this show, that.
Right.
So you had all the shows to go to all week.
Right.
So he goes, "Did you flip to page 7?" And he goes, "Look at the show, My Big Fat Greek Wedding."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
I go, "What?
I was gonna say that.
Great.
What did you
movie.
just
Yeah, that's
say?"
my favorites.
He goes, "My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Let's go. We're gonna go watch it." It was a Thursday night, whatever. So I did my show. I think it's 2 shows. You do one month Tuesday and then one on Friday.
Right.
But you're there the whole week. They pay
Right.
for everything. So you're now hanging out, partying the whole time, going to everybody's shows, and having a good time. And then if you get a development deal, you get a development deal.
Yeah.
And a lot of, hanky panky going on over there. So I go to the show, and Mia Vardalos is doing her one-woman show called It's Greek to Me. And it's exactly what my show is.
Yeah, you said it. That's what I was thinking of. Wow.
So I had 15 meetings after Montreal.
Whoa.
15.
Wow.
And I had to go into pitch meetings at like 8 a.m. and pitch nothing. Because now, how am I going to pitch it
Yeah.
when she's got the same exact show?
Right, right.
Whoa.
What were the odds of that happening?
Yeah.
There were no
It's
women
amazing.
in comedy, let alone Greeks. Okay, so I was just like, what?
Why?
Yeah, yeah. Oh my God. Horrible luck.
So I go through my first round of meetings. Paramount, the guy from Paramount loved me. He's like, oh, I want to put you in this cop show. So they sent me the script. I read the script. I was like, this is horrible. I don't want to do this. It's not even funny. So my manager was like, what are you talking about? You're just going to do it. I go, I'm not doing this. So then he goes, it's not funny. So I sent it to all my friends. And I go, tell me if this is funny.
Okay.
They're like,
Was it a
"Ugh."
comedy?
Yeah, like a dark comedy.
Comedy.
So bad.
Boring.
I go, it's so embarrassing. I'm not doing this.
Boring.
So my agent was like, you're going to turn down? So I go, I don't want to do this, Jim. I really don't want to do this.
Yeah.
And I said no to it. Like an idiot. I'm an idiot.
No, you're not.
What was it? A show that we
Things
know?
happen for
No,
a
it's
reason.
Anyway?
not, they never
Oh,
got,
all right. Well, there
they
you
never
go.
got, So here's what happens in Hollywood. Somebody writes a terrible pilot.
Yeah.
They do it. It goes on for a couple, then it gets canceled. Now he writes another one, the showrunner. Terrible. He's a terrible writer. Every one of his shows stinks, but yet they're like, oh yeah, that's Bob. He had that show and that show, but they were all failures.
Yeah.
Right,
And
right.
he's still climbing the ladder.
It's still, yep.
So whatever. I don't know. That whole place is
Yeah. No, I get
not
it.
for me.
I get it. So you also worked with Kevin James. That must have been really fun.
Oh, yeah. Wow.
Well,
Kevin can wait.
Well, I
Right.
started with Kevin and his brother and Mike Rubin. Mike Rock Rubin. It was at the time. Now it's Mike Rubin.
Okay.
So we all started in the scenes together. Kevin didn't want to do comedy.
Really?
No, he would just sit in the back of the room in the Little East Side Comedy Club.
He's so funny though.
Kevin James didn't want to do comedy?
No,
Really?
we would just sit and watch. And one day we were like, come on. And Joan St. Ange, who is probably one of the funniest women ever in
Yeah.
comedy. She was like, this woman can make anybody laugh. She was just so great. She was the teacher, and she would have the improv class, and then we would do the improv at the show.
Oh,
So-
that's cool.
Yeah, because improv was big back then, and we would do
Yeah.
improv on Wednesday nights
Right,
at the East Side.
right.
So one day we finally convinced him, and he got up and started doing it. And then before you know it, he started stand up. And then, of course, he's very, very
Right.
funny,
Yeah.
very talented guy. Him and his
To say the
brother,
least.
Yeah.
his brother as well, and Mike too. Mike Rubin, Rock Rubin was very funny.
Wow.
So-
You've done so much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Very impressive.
I've done a lot.
Wow.
I'm happy. My career was fine. I mean,
Yeah.
I got to see a lot of places. I got to hang out with a lot of people.
Do you have any shows coming up?
I do. I have a show Friday night in the Giggle Room at Governor.
Oh, okay. The
Oh,
the old little room, right? Now it's the Giggle Room.
The Giggle Room. Now it's 90 seats, which is great because that's what we started in.
Right.
Governor's was like 100 seats,
Yeah.
and then they expanded it. Obviously, made it like
Yeah.
Right,
everything
right.
else,
Yes.
bigger, better, bigger,
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
But comedy's intimate.
Exactly.
So when you have a little room and they're like right there, it's like the
Yeah.
best.
It is.
Um,
You can really feed off the audience,
Yeah.
right?
yeah. So when Kevin got his show, everybody was calling me. Everybody was calling me. Like, did you see the show? Did you see the show? And I'm like, no, I have not seen his show yet. I mean, I work. Back in the day, comedy was 7 nights
Hey,
a
she's
week.
making gyros.
No, back in the
Yeah.
day, 7 nights a week you did comedy.
Wow, really?
Mm,
Monday night was here. Tuesday night was Fast Eddie's.
that's
Wednesday
a
night was-
lot.
So if you got booked to do a thing, it was from, like when I would do Vegas, it was Monday to Sunday. So you were there a whole week. So
Every night.
every club, even in I went and hung out with one of my friends in Fort Myers who was doing the club there. It was a whole week. It was
Wow.
a whole week. And you got paid whatever.
Right.
Like you got
So they
paid
paid you by the show back then?
now the week.
Oh,
So you got paid what
wow.
a headliner gets paid now, that's what the MC got back then.
Mm.
All right, that's
Wow.
how much the money is
Oh,
flipped.
we've got Andrew Washington watching us. Amazing magician. Have you seen Andrew yet? You have to check him out.
He
He
did a cool trick
does
today.
comedy with
Yeah.
magic.
Yeah, he's good.
Amazing. And he does a show out of Strong Island as well with Frank Corriera called The Truth. with Andrew Washington.
Maybe I know.
You got to check it out.
All right.
They've been on fire lately. So now he's saying, I used to go to Fast Eddie's in Huntington.
That's exactly what it was.
Yeah.
It used to be the boxer Jerry Cooney.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be his place, and then Fast
Oh.
Eddie took it, and everybody went upstairs and did comedy late at night, and it was
Wow.
packed.
Amazing.
That's awesome. Oh, man.
So everybody wanted to know if I saw the show, and then finally Joey Cola comes out and says to me, "The wife is you." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, it's you," and he gave her your name, Carrie, and it never dawned on me. And then I was like, "I gotta watch the show." So I mean, back then I had brown hair. I was a skinny little
I saw
kid.
pictures of you from
I
back
was
in the
a
day.
wise guy, a wise ass. So
You still are. It's okay.
I
We
am.
like it. We like it.
I am. So I was like, that's nice. I saw Rock. Who did I see? Gary Rock, one of them. I go, nice of you to give you the wife, my character, and my name. And he goes, yeah, she's a lot like you. I go, doesn't she have a sister? Got a sister in there.
That's funny.
And then when they got here and they did it in Bethpage on Grumman on the lot, they called me and they said, "What are you doing Friday? Do you want to do the show?" I go, "Well, let me see what I'm doing." Of course, I want to do the show. What's the matter with you? I want to do the show.
Check my
And
schedule.
I was in a scene with Kevin and what's her name? Leah Remedy.
Oh, yeah. Love Leah.
So now my friend used to do makeup for Leah.
Ah.
Please, I put my foot in my mouth with Leah. But anyway, so we were in a scene together, the three of us. So my other friend, Keith Anthony, who is a super duper talented comic on Long Island, like one of the best, he calls me up while I'm in the green room. He goes, "Hey, does she know that she's talking and doing a scene with the original character, the character one she played? She was playing you for 15 years."
Oh, my
No,
God.
Keith, she doesn't.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how much truth that is, but I think because her name was Carrie, everybody assumed that they modeled her after me, but I don't know that for a fact.
Right,
That's
right.
not really a fact
Okay.
unless I hear it from Kevin's mouth.
That's not bad.
But yeah, so I did the scene with Kevin. It was fun. It was a fun time.
Nice.
Wasn't Chris Roach in that?
Yeah,
He was, right? Yeah.
Roach was there.
Yeah.
He's joined us in studio. Well, you weren't here when he was here.
Right, he
That's
was.
when
Yeah,
Rachel was hosting
Right,
with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had Mr. Christopher Brian Roach in studio. He's a funny guy.
Yeah.
Funny guy.
He wasn't there that day though. I was like, Roach, of all times of you not to be in the scene,
Wow. Yeah.
this one time.
Aw. So every week we celebrate they have that national holiday, like every day is a different holiday. So today's National Banana Cream Pie Day, and we were going to have pie, but unfortunately Carrie and I are both allergic to nuts. And
There's no nuts in banana cream
yeah,
pie.
but in the crust,
No, there isn't.
it's made in a factory, I guess this particular
Oh, you're that
brand.
allergic?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No,
I
no.
can't have
I-
anything.
I'm allergic. I don't know if I get you get itchy throat, itchy ears.
Oh, my tongue swelled. I couldn't breathe. Like
Oh,
the
right,
whole
yeah,
9
yeah.
yards. Yeah.
So I lose out on the pie?
Yeah, you lose that.
So
on
if
the
your
pie.
husband wants to kill you,
He could just give me some peanuts in my
honey,
sleep.
have some of
Oh.
this. Have some of this. It's really good. He's got a
Yes,
peanut on it.
exactly, exactly. But it's also National Dr. Seuss Day.
Hmm.
So I wrote a
Oh.
little poem for our viewers that
Yeah.
I'd like to read.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay. I love to do this show each week, even with all the haters speak. We laugh, we joke, it's so much fun. We will not stop till we're number one. We appreciate all our loyal viewers, and some we'd like to stick on skewers. Without you all, we wouldn't be able to bring the fun you see. You see us all work as a team. It's the Strong Island way, Bobby's dream. A big thank you to Mr. Bobby Lacera. Try to cross him. We really dare you. We're not just a team, we're a big family. There's no competition or too much insanity. So back to our show, Disturbed and Confused. It will always be fun. Our viewers won't be abused by anyone near or far, or I will hit you with my car. Kisses to each and every one of you. Now let's get to our game of trivia. Our favorite part of the show. is Who is in the Box, as you all know, because we get to give back to you, to all our viewers. We so love you.
Hey,
Thank you for
love
your
it.
support, everybody.
You wrote that?
I wrote that today in
Oh
like
my
10 minutes.
God.
I'm a great
I could
writer.
never write.
Are you kidding?
I will pat myself on the back
Yeah,
for that
that was
one.
amazing.
I'm good at writing. That I
Very
will
nice,
say.
very nice.
Obviously.
So, Carrie, we play a game with our viewers
Yeah.
every week. It's a free giveaway. We give one of our lucky viewers who can guess who is in the box. We pick somebody famous. So let's get the box.
Who's in the box?
Get the box.
We should have a little jingle for this when it comes
We
up.
should.
Who's in the box?
Well, I'm going to do like a whole banner for
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Look,
yeah.
who is in the box?
Oh,
Already
I like
there. Because Bobby's the
I don't
man.
know the answer, so I like to play,
Okay.
but I won't guess.
So, Carrie, you can't guess. This is just for our viewers.
Carrie
I'm
probably
sorry,
won't
but
know.
you're going to go home with a.
I'm done
Guys,
anyway. I already know
anyway.
I'm gonna-
Okay, you guys ready for who is in the box? Ready? Okay. This is a male actor of screen and stage, film director, producer, screenwriter, and singer. He began as a stage actor in the 1980s. He won his first Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in the 90s. In 1995, he won an Academy Award for Best Actor for a midlife crisis role, one of my favorite movies. He acted in thrillers, comedy, drama, crime films, and sci-fi mystery films. He won a Tony Award for a role he portrayed on Broadway. He has a Golden Globe and an Emmy Award nomination. He keeps his private life closely guarded. He is Swedish and English. No, it's not Pee Wee Herman. And no, it's
Nope.
not Tom Hanks. Good guess, though. He set his sister's treehouse on fire as a kid. His parents then sent him to military school, and he was thrown out in 3 months. He loved to sneak out of bed at night to watch Johnny Carson. That was like his favorite show when he was a kid. He did celebrity impersonations and tried them out on the amateur comedy club circuit. Not Doogie Howser. Who? No.
Oh.
No.
Well, she said Carson. I was
That's
like, He's a little
He went to
cool.
Juilliard for 2 years and then quit because he wanted to get started on the acting. He has one hell of a resume. In my favorite movie he did, he played a suburban dad, sick of his boring existence, smoked pot, quit his job, bought a beautiful red Trans Am, and he almost slept with his daughter's best friend. Not Ron Jeremy, not
Ron
Adam
Jeremy.
Sandler. Here's the final hint, and this I think will give it away. It's an American film, and he did a beauty of a
Oh.
job.
Oh God.
Got it.
Not Tom Hanks, Nikki.
I know his name. I know he is.
You know who it
Yeah,
is.
yeah, I can. Yes.
Why would you put him on there?
Yeah, right. Considering
Not Jack
some other
Nicholson.
things.
Not Jack
A lot of
Nicholson.
things.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, there's a lot, but I was in a hurry and
He's
needed
got
to
that
pick
much of a.
someone.
No, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
He
So
still did
I'm
what
going to
he
let
did.
them keep guessing.
I can give him some clues.
No, you can't.
Jack
It's
Nicholson,
not Bobby Inzrill. Oh, Craig, you wise guy.
Jack Nicholson's a good guess. Yeah,
Let's
but,
move on
Okay.
to announcements. Okay. We got another sponsor today.
Yeah, did we?
Yes, we did.
Yes.
We got another sponsor
Awesome.
today. Thanks to Christine,
Oh.
Frankie's girl, hooked us
Yeah.
up. So I have a picture that Bobby, I'd like you to put up of my nephew. My nephew, Dunia Sibomana, won the 102-pound New York State Championship spot in wrestling 8 years after surviving a
Wow.
near fatal childhood chimpanzee attack.
Oh my gosh.
He was featured on News 12 the past few days. He used to live in the Congo, and he was rescued by my loving sister and hubby for medical care. He was flown to New York. The local rangers that found him, they saved him, and the Smile Rescue Fund sent him to Stony Brook. He's had multiple surgeries. He still has more to go through.
Wow.
But the fact that he won the entire championship
Awesome.
in New York State. There he is. That's
Awesome.
Dunia.
Very
That is
nice.
great.
Yeah, great
Good for
kid.
him.
So proud of you, my nephew. I love you, and sending you and the family hugs and kisses. And the adoption, my sister and my brother-in-law was just finalized last month.
Oh, beautiful.
How
Wow.
long has he been here?
He's been here. Oh God, a couple of years now.
So they got him when he was little.
He was 8, I believe,
Oh,
when he
okay.
came here. Something like that. No, he was younger. I'm sorry. He was younger than that. Younger than that. Way younger than that. No, it's not Patrick Swayze and it's not Burt Reynolds. Thank you, Ann. She says, God bless him. You know what? He acts like nothing ever happened. He's truly an amazing kid. He really, really is.
He's a beast. I wouldn't want to wrestle him.
Yeah, he is
Oh
a
my
beast.
gosh.
He is a beast. So he still needs many,
How
many
intense.
more surgeries. Yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
so happy. And my sister
That's
and
great.
my brother-in-law are just amazing.
Beautiful.
So we had Chris George, who is a psychic medium.
Yeah.
He's now a regular on our show. And he joins us every third week of each month. Last time he was here, he gave me 3 numbers to play for the pick 3.
Oh my God, you guys.
He said, play it for 11 days
I'm still-
straight, the midday and the evening. And the numbers were, and I can say them now because I've stopped playing, 412. So anybody can look up that I won like 6 times.
8.
Was it 8?
You text me
No,
8
but-
times.
No, but I won on Facebook on the number 14
Right.
as
But they were all
well.
associated with
Total
that
of
number.
8 times. So I
Since
won
February
over
21st.
$1,100 just from that.
Yes.
Plus, I hit on the Super Bowl
can't.
for $3,600
Right.
for the number 14. Insane.
It is insane.
Insane. Totally insane. So we can't wait for Chris to come
Yeah,
back.
I can't wait.
I'll
I'm
be back
playing.
when he comes back.
I'm playing this time.
Well, next week we have Jackie the Joke Man joining us,
Yes.
Jackie Martling.
Jackie Martling.
And then after that, Chris George will be back the following week. So you can all check him out. It's not Ronald Reagan, Greg,
Ronald Reagan.
Howie Mandel. He's just saying names.
Ronald-
Timothy Hutton's a good guess.
Yeah, that
Ronald
is-
Reagan's older than Johnny
Yeah.
Carson.
He wasn't acting in the 90s either.
Unbelievable.
Give him the last
You want to-
clue again.
Oh, do I
It's
have
Yeah,
so-
to?
guys, the
so
last
like-
one.
Okay, it was an American film, and he did a beauty of a job in the film. Still can't guess it. Not Joe Dirt. Come on, Greg.
Jeopardy music. I want to play it on my phone.
Cindy says, I want some numbers. I want some numbers.
I should play it on my phone and put it right here.
Yeah, right. Did you ever get tickets
To what?
for the pick 3?
No, I was going to do it on the phone. It was too late last night.
Oh,
I got to go to the
God.
store again. I didn't
All
wanna look
right,
what the
we
numbers
have
were.
to end. We have to end. We are out
Oh,
of time.
geez.
Sponsors, the Harmony Bar on Newbridge Road, Levittown, New York. Check them out. Michael J. Astor and Associates, personal injury attorneys, 212-244-6555. Locations in New York, New Jersey, and Long Island. Keys Cutlery. You all saw the commercial earlier. Keys Love Jewelry, Keys Wife, located in Lake Grove at Retro Relics. Call 631-379-2565. We will see you all next week with Jackie the Joke Man right here on episode 35 of Disturbed and Confused. Thank you,
Yes,
Carrie
thank you,
Carabas,
Carrie.
for joining
This was
us.
great.
This was a
Great
pleasure,
Great time.
and I can't wait. I would love to have you back.
Yeah.
Peace out, everybody.